Hey, we're live again. We're doing a special little short, I don't know, podcast on what are we going to do, James?
We're just going to do a quick review or our thoughts on the new Tudor that came out.
Yeah, and we still have Aaron here from our last podcast. So go ahead, James. Tell us about this.
So this is the new Tudor Black Bay Chrono Pink Dial watch, produced in limited numbers. So we had it as a topic that we never got to on the full episode. And just wanted to get some thoughts from everybody and what they think of it, and any thoughts of plunking down the 5,500, I believe it is.
What is a no, James? No.
That would be a yes in Casey world.
Okay, so I'll let James do the last one because he's pretty versed in this. My daughter showed me this watch on Instagram, and I know why she was sending me this watch, because it was going to be one of those, hey, I'm going to hit up you, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to hit up mom.
Yep.
And I had told her, hell no, I'm not buying that fake Rolex. So not for the price that it was, because I had to look up the price. I do like colors, don't like the watch, and I'm really getting tired of people they're following suit of like the Tiffany blue mint. Like, I think that people did that, and not everybody
has
pastel colors. Yeah. There you go. Not my cup of tea, and I don't like the black bezel. So
do you think the black bezel doesn't go well with the pink face?
I mean, it's they probably should it's ugly anyway, so they probably should have a white bezel with the white little circles. I don't know. They're trying to make it like semi-masculinity.
So that's my thing, Kevin. I think this is a very masculine watch, and you're putting pink on it. There's very select number of dudes that I honestly think, even if you're like metro, like into that stuff, I think that the color is really, really pastel. It's not a dude's color watch. I think that the overall look is very masculine, and then putting this color on it. I don't know how many women you're going to get to buy this watch.
How many millimeters is this? How big is this watch?
41.
Oh.
So that's a huge watch for a female wrist. And I'm thinking my wife would
I don't think it's
love,
targeted to a female in the first place.
I think that's the problem. My wife would love the face of this, would love the dial color. I agree with that. But the size, the black, what do you call
bezel.
it? I'm sorry. Bezel. Thank you. The Jubilee bracelet. It's a man's watch with a very, very feminine.
And you guys have seen watches that I have. I mean, I got a rainbow dial, and I got a lot of like color watches.
Yeah,
not a fan. Aaron, what's your thoughts?
I was gonna say it's just a marketing ploy. I mean, but just pink. So yeah, exactly. See how distinctive it is right there.
Look at this picture.
You're gonna be like, hey, what's that? Why are you wearing that?
Is
watch?
that Beckham?
That's Beckham, obviously, and he fits that super metro. He can pull something off like this but he's not wearing that watch. That watch is
getting paid.
That's the wrong color. It's the wrong color. It's just not it's not good.
James, give us some details on this watch. Like, how many jewels? Is it automatic? What is it? Is it automatic? Is it quartz? It's got to be automatic for 5,500.
No, it's not quartz. Yes,
yeah,
it's automatic. Yes. So it will be limited edition. So they even bring it out in the story that the fact that it is limited edition, it doesn't appeal to everybody. And I get that. And if you like things that are a little bit different, I say go for it. And if you want to be like everybody else, move on and get your any other standard watch.
I would happily go after a Tiffany blue dial rather than this pink dial.
Well, what I would say,
next, I bet.
But what I would say is this.
So I'm sure it'll probably be something like that. They're probably going to start testing the waters and see if this moves. I'll then do another color. Color.
Pink is kind of an odd one to start with if they're going to go down that route.
I'm kind of curious why they didn't throw this out in October for breast cancer awareness month.
Yeah,
I think you'd get a lot more male buyers at that point, at least celebrity buyers.
Quite possibly, yes.
But doing it in whatever it is, March, April, extremely masculine watch, the black subdials. To me, it just doesn't make sense.
Well,
so
I don't
James,
think
you have the pink
it-
shirt on. Are you gonna buy this?
No, I'm not going to buy it. But if I were into these watches and this was not my primary watch, and this was my 7th or 8th Tudor, then yeah, hell yeah, I'd buy it.
What price point would you buy that at? Because it's 55. You wouldn't buy it because of the price, or would you wouldn't buy it because of the color?
Well, I have other Tudors that would go ahead of this first that I would pull the trigger on. I don't have a Tudor. I've looked at many of them, and I think that they're great looking watches, great watches. Are they a cheaper Rolex? Yeah, they are, but doesn't mean that they lack quality, right?
No.
The movements are good, and I just think that there's others ahead of this. But like I said, if this wasn't my only Tudor, I would be into it. And if there were a different price point, look, if you were to throw these colors on the moon watch, they'd be moving left and right. No one would be complaining.
It's because it's a $200 watch.
Yeah.
Right.
Different price point.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Well, which ones would you go with, James? For like, which Tudors are ahead of that? And then does Tudor have their own movement now, or is it still
every
borrowed from Rolex?
Every single Tudor's ahead of that, and Rolex used to make.
Casey's been drinking, guys. So
Tudor used to use the Rolex movement, but they haven't since what, the mid 2000s.
Casey, did you drive it?
I've been drinking. Is that right, Aaron? But I think Tudors had their own movements at the mid 2000s.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not sure.
And so Tudor is, like I said it, is it kind of okay, if you can't afford a Rolex, you buy a Tudor?
It's a Starbucks, right? You want to look like you've got money, but they're always going
to fight that. But there is a rich history there with Tudor. Sure. It's not like they just came out and spun off of
not
Rolex.
a copy paste.
Yeah. Right.
I'd take a classic Tudor over anything post 2000. Yeah.
Okay. In the end, I'm not offended by it. I don't think it's crazy. I'm not doing
I'm not offended either.
I'm just not going to buy it at this point, but I think it's pretty sharp looking.
Just because you all said you're not offended, I'm offended.
Okay, well,
and checks out.
That watch, it's a no.
But we knew your answer already.
Good. Thank you. That's our short. Watch this.
All right. Well, that was our review of a pink watch in under 9 minutes. So check us out. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.